Hello everyone, I'm Rachel with Mic Drop Miniatures, and today I would like to show you how to make this adorable rocking horse. And so to get started, all you're going to need is the kit and some glue and possibly your X-Acto knife if you want to punch out, if you need to punch out the sides. All right, so let's get started. I went ahead and painted my kit first, so this is what it looks like. I just use acrylic paint and my favorite paint markers. So this is totally up to you if you want to paint it prior to putting it together or at the end. But I thought I would try this technique first. So let's get started. Let's punch out. These are the legs. And again, if you wiggle them and they're not coming off, what you can do is get an X-Acto knife and just kind of punch it where it's holding it into place. Also, I guess you could, another thing to have on hand is sandpaper, and you may get like this little pieces of wood. You just want to sand those off. Okay, so let's just punch out all the pieces. Okay, so I have all my pieces cut out or punched out. First thing I'm going to do is we are going to attach the head into the base. And that is, obviously this is my head. This is the front of the base. So we're going just to put some glue right in the little hole. And place our horse in the hole. And kind of just letting this set for a few seconds. So there's some fun designs you can do with your horse. Maybe he's a black horse. Maybe you actually have some string or some fun things for his hair. Or maybe you can give him a really big tail. Wouldn't that be fun? So I can't wait to see your horse and what you come up with. I did notice that I was hoping it wasn't, the paint wouldn't seep through. As you can see on the sides, it kind of did here. I may just run a black Sharpie marker over all of it, or I can go ahead and paint it too if I desire. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So while that is drying, we can go ahead. Here's our back piece. Add some glue into those holes. The nice thing about painting first is if you happen to see the glue, on the outsides after it dries, you won't see it. Sometimes if you paint after, if you even stain, you'll see where the glue is. So this is, I kind of like that, where I am not going to see the glue. It's already painted. Okay, so the short end goes in. Make sure that your legs are both the same. And again, we're just going to hold that into place and then let that dry. I think we'll put it over here to dry. Okay, so after your pieces have dried, we are going to take the seat and we are going to insert it into the horse's head, just like so. So I'm going to add glue in here and probably along the top. Okay, insert the seat, and then I'm going to just hold it in place for a second. And then the next step will be adding the back legs into the back of the seat. Again, we're going to add some glue into those holes. get our legs. So it's really important that this step, you do let them dry. Okay, so now I have the back legs, I have the seat on, and I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry. Okay, so once your pieces are dry, the next step is going to be adding the rockers on. So I'm going to add some glue here. Again, I'm using my fine tip glue bottle. This is my favorite mini making tool. Love this thing. Okay, and now insert the rocker pieces. And you guessed it, let it dry. I think I'm going to carefully, while this is drying, to flip it over, and we'll do the other side right away. There we go. And just repeat that process. Okay, when you feel like your piece is dry, I know mine's not completely dry, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to continue. So I'm just going to be very careful. Flip my horse up, and so to hide those little holes, we're going to take the tail, which is this little piece, and we are just going to cover up the inserts where the legs went into the seat. Next step would be adding these little footrests. So those are going, you're going to add just a little glue to the ends. And you're going to evenly space them down below. Okay, so then the last step is to add little handlebars or little handles so they can rock, something to hold on to. And that's where the toothpick comes in handy. I'm going to go ahead and paint this before I glue it in. But if you insert it, you can kind of see where you want to cut it. So I'm just going to use real scissors. I know I should probably have something a little more dedicated to this. And I'm probably going to cut it about right here. Maybe I'll just break it too. You can break it with your fingers. And then make sure to sand the ends, so you don't want splintered handles. And I'm going to, again, paint this before I insert it. But then I'm going to just slide it right in the hole. And if you need to sand it a little more, it looks like mine, I got some paint in my horse's head. So I'm just going to go ahead and lightly sand this handle, make it a little smaller. And keep sanding it until I know it fits, and then glue it into place. Looks like I need a little more. And there's my little handle. So let's see what he looks like. So here he is from the side. Adorable. All right, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.